Hey, welcome back everybody. This is day 3 of our travels west. Today was not the greatest day. First 2 days were pretty smooth. Today we lost a tire on the back of the truck. Had to put the spare on. We did have fun though. We stopped in Kearney, Nebraska at a place called American Automotive Experience. Man, what a great place. Cars. Any kind of car you could think of. They had some really cool old trucks as well. We're going to do a special video just on the American Automotive Experience in Kearney, Nebraska. If you are ever in the area, please stop in that place and take a tour of all the cars. Well, today is day 3 of our travel across country, and we're going down the interstate, and we noticed that the tire felt different. One of the tires felt different. We weren't sure if it was actually the tire or the concrete, because the roads up here, the interstate is concrete, and it was bouncy and it was just vibrating.
We're in Kearney, Nebraska.
Yeah. And so we pulled into a parking lot, and when we did, I noticed that the truck was giving it one of these, and we weren't sure. So I asked the guy at the car antique mall where we stopped, is that normal? And he said, So on further inspection, and if you come in, Tammy, I'll show you what's going on. I noticed that there's some stress lines right here in between the treads, and further around the tire there's not. So then I noticed that this is a bulge. So
and you probably can't see it on camera.
Yeah, you may not be able to see it, but there's a bulge, a definite bulge. And what was happening when that rotation was hitting that, it would throw the whole thing off. So the tire is bad. We're going to put the spare on, and tomorrow being the 3rd, and there's probably not any tire stores open, we're going to have to do something risky and run on a spare for a couple of days till we can find a replacement tire.
Actually, I think tomorrow's the 4th. Today's the 3rd. So it's even going to be more difficult. So I hope our spare lasts.
Tomorrow. But anyway, God was looking out for us, because that very easily could have blown. We've been doing 65 the whole way, which probably helped. We'd have been doing 70 or 75, it probably would have been bad.
Yes, and not only that, when we realized exactly what it was and found the problem, we were probably a half a mile from an RV park, and we pulled in, and they had a spot.
Which is where we are now. It's full hookup.
Yes, so that worked out perfect.
And it's right near a cornfield. It's actually pretty nice. So we're under a tree.
Well, a cornfield's probably not unusual. That's all we've seen coming I-80 across Nebraska.
In Nebraska. So this is the first time we've been to Nebraska, but that's pretty cool. So I'm going to get the tire changed out. We're going to be running on a spare.
Well, David's getting ready. Somebody's working on their slide, of course, so they've got their machine going over there, but you can see the laundry room, bathhouse right there from our site. The beautiful silos, cornfield. There's a lot of empty spots here. The nicer part of the park had concrete. This is gravel, but it's still pretty and nice. And it's going to be packed in and hard enough for him to not have any issues changing his tire.
In order to get to the spare tire up under the truck, I've got to empty the basket and then pull the basket off and then drop the spare, because the access is up there above the basket.
And so we begin. I'm going to see how long this takes him.
We're not going to time it. NASCAR pit crew, I ain't. Yeah, so I got it jacked up. I'm fixing to take it off, but you can feel that bulge. It goes from about right here all the way to back here, and just I'm not sure why, but it does what it does sometimes. And my torque wrench does not go clicky clicky. It's old school. But
But
if
it
y'all
is-
want to, if y'all want to make a clicky sound when I get to 130 or 129, that would be great. Just do it loud so I can hear you.
This tool has been in the family forever. I'm hoping that it's right.
Yes, it's a Craftsman, and it's been using it since I was a kid. It doesn't click, and then you can't set it anyway. You got to watch the needle. How many of y'all out there have used these? How many of y'all
Tell us
still
in the
have
comments.
these? Yeah, tell us in the comments. But if anybody feels sorry and wants to hear the clicky when I change the tire, please, by all means, send me a clicky torque wrench. Well, that's pretty much it. We got the spare tire back on. It's not very pretty, but hopefully it'll get us to a tire store probably Monday after the 4th of July. We were just looking at the other one, and we may have the same problem with that one, so we'll wait and see. Hopefully not.
But we didn't notice any issues before we left
Yeah,
home, so
we-
I don't know if it's the heat or what's going on.
Yeah, the tires never got over 85 pounds. The road really wasn't that hot. It's been like in the 90s, but the tires never got over 85 pounds.
But I guess there's going to be new tires in the future. Yes.
If not one or two, all four. So yeah. All right. Well, thanks for enduring this.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
We stayed overnight at Kearney RV Park and Campground. The campground has two sections. One is a little nicer than the other, with concrete sites and a river next to the campground that you could fish. We did not tour this area. The addition that we stayed in was okay, nothing fancy. Showers and bathhouse were clean, showers and dryers available.
But this is the laundromat at the campground. It's not bad. Not bad at all. 2 washers, 2 dryers, $2 a piece, $2 a piece. All right. Good enough.
We paid $65.74 for full hookup. In a pinch, it's what we needed since we had to change the tire and we were kind of stranded. But I feel that the lady at the check-in counter could have been a little kinder and more understanding of our needs, as our site that we were assigned was gravel, and we asked if we could change the tire at the office on the concrete slab, and she absolutely told us no.
Nope.
Would I say the park is worth $65.74? Definitely not. But here's the thing. When you're the only RV park in town, you can pretty much set your rates where you want them to be, right?
That's right.
But it got the job done. We got the tire done, and we had a good night's rest.